Welcome to BAU. Like Panda said, we got to get
What's
into it.
good?
We got to get into it.
Where do
First
you
and
want to start?
foremost, I got to hear what you got to say about Damon's because that was an interesting take for the episode I watched.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Remember the conversation we had? We asked the question was we wanted to know if Asa had a daemon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what episode of the pod that was. It was one of the first ones.
But it was like the first
Um,
episode, first and second episode of Damon's.
yeah. After this
Mm-hmm.
episode, it made me realize that she was never supposed to have one, and Yuru wasn't supposed to really have one either. At least the left and the right weren't supposed to be his daemons. Um,
Because they said
Because they want
he
to
was like,
control them, you mean?
yeah.
no,
Well, they're
because
supposed to remember. So the episode before the day, like left and right, are Asa and Yuru's natural enemies, and then that kind of got clarified with this episode when I can't remember who said it, but he was like they were never supposed to. I think it was the old bald dude, right?
it was the head of the
Yeah,
Kagemorials.
the head of the old dude. He was like they were never supposed to have the left and right anyway, because now that makes them more dangerous, because the natural enemies are
Oh, okay,
now
okay,
the
okay.
same on the same side as the master. So it's like there's no checks and balances. That's what I took from that. Like there's nobody
Yeah,
to check Asa and Yuru now.
well, just Yuru, honestly, because he controls um
Yeah, he controls
both
both
of
of
them.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, true. Yeah,
so it
exactly.
was
Yeah,
like
that's facts.
so this episode it made me realize that one like okay, there's usually a third party that controls the left and the right, so they
Mm-hmm.
can keep Asa and Yuru, so they can keep Brick and
Mm.
Seal in check. But since Yuru has left and right, there's no. It's like he whatever system is in place that they have in this anime, he stands above that because there's no one to check him. Like if something were to happen to him, left and right would just they would go unchecked, basically.
Yeah,
Like there would be no one to stop them. Like no one would be able to contract them anymore.
and like
Same if same with Asa
I
if something happened to her.
I 100% see where you coming from with like the like how you dissected that episode. But like I could be quoting you wrong, but you said this was like the greatest episode so far or something like that. Like
Yeah, I said.
that's
Well,
a in,
I said it was a hyperbolic statement, but it was one of the best because
oh, okay, I
What
missed
you
that.
mean? We going to the time chamber or something? What you mean?
Hyperbole.
Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely. I think this might have been one of my favorite episodes where not a
With no
lot
action.
with no action. It might
Mm-hmm.
be. It was. I really enjoyed this episode, and here's what I thought you were talking about when you said that there was one scene, and it like so much happened without a lot happening when Asa went out and hugged him. Like she left the barrier and like
Mm-hmm.
hugged you. Like to me, that was there was so much symbolism in that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, yo, this is just her doing that is so dope because
Cause she took a
Yudi's like
risk.
she's been trapped all her life. She can't
Mm-hmm.
even leave this barrier. She was always asking like it just that was like
I think
to
it
me
was a
that was the
good
dopest scene
overall.
in there.
Yeah, I think it was a good overall emotional episode because kind of like what you just said, Panda. Like she's been trapped this whole time, and like she's taking a huge risk. Like I want, like actually when she did it, I 100 expected like some shit to like go down right then and there. Like the
Immediately.
minute
Yeah,
she
yeah,
stepped out,
yeah.
like somebody was about to like attack her, not kill her, but like do something lethal.
right.
And like it didn't happen, and then you just see him drop to his knees and like he just realized like yo, that's really my sister. Like I have no doubt anymore. Like everything just triggered him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
So I do have a
it
question
kind
for
of
y'all
goes
though.
back to like her, she broke, you know what I mean? Like her power is break, and she really
Yeah.
just broke his disbelief, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what were you about to say?
What were you saying?
So I think episode two when he gave left and right the two requests. The one request was do as you please.
Do what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, do what you want. So I'm towards the end of the latest episode. To me, it felt like now that the realization like clicked in my head that um that Yuru wasn't really supposed to be the masters of left and right, and they're like sentient. They're not like other daemons. Like they have a mind of their own. You know, they can kind of make decisions on their own, somewhat.
So
Aside from like the other daemons.
not to throw you off, not to throw you off with that, but I do want to challenge that a little bit. I think they have a mind of their own because you gave them that command early on. Because all the other, if you ever look at all the other daemons, they have a personality too. You know what I mean? Like the little rabbit and everything.
How they described it. Well, how they described it as all the other daemons, their priority is protecting their master.
Mm-hmm.
But left and right, I don't remember what was the reasoning for it, but they're like, yo, he can take care of himself, essentially. Like,
Yeah.
But every other
And then the
daemon
fact that
is
you
like,
gave me
I
that-
don't
the
want to
fact
be
that you
without
gave
my
me my
master.
freedom.
I have to prioritize protecting my master. So they all have personalities,
anything
but
else.
they just always prioritize, you know, because they don't want to disappear, like be bound to the
Yeah.
area or whatever.
But my fault, Nick.
Right.
I just had to get that part out. I just had to get.
No, it's cool.
Mhm.
But with that request, it got me thinking that if since this is, I guess, unprecedented, since the user of Seal, well, he doesn't have it yet, but he'll eventually have it. Since he controls left and right, does that give left and right incentive to harm you, so they can run wild? So that's why I brought back the do as you please, because if they ever see fit that he's not, how can I put this?
He doesn't have
He's
good
not the
intentions.
master. Yeah, like he's not the master for them. Could they just end that and do what they want? Because that would
Maybe,
throw the world into out
but
of balance.
you know why they like they revere him now. You remember when he did his speech and they looked at left and right and they were like
They were super
starstruck,
happy,
like, oh my God, like they look like fans, bro. Like
faces were clean. Faces
he
was like clean and shining.
I know. They were like
Yeah, I think they kind of, like he said, like they see him as like they couldn't have asked for a better master.
yeah,
At this point in
literally,
time,
like,
I don't think Yuru could do any wrong in their eyes, and they're going to defend him to the grave. But honestly, that's a good theory though, because, and y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Left and Right's true mission is one, to check break and seal, right? To kind of keep them in check, but also to protect. I always forget the Higashi village. I can't remember the names.
oh yeah,
like,
Higashi village.
Yeah, I think like their role is to really just oversee that village, and just protect whoever the twins are supposed to be. I mean, kind of keep those twins in check. So that
How'd
could
you
be like
feel
a plot
about? Oh, sorry, just to throw another question out for y'all. How'd y'all feel about the dynamic in them saying like the villages aren't a monolith, right? Like people have various ideals within the village because Dara he's part of Higashi village.
But he don't.
You know
fuck
what I'm
with the
saying?
like,
Then they
yeah,
have the what is it called? The Taka. It's not the whatever
Takagoni
clan.
or
Kagemori clan or Kagemori
Yeah,
clan or
yeah,
whatever.
I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like even within that, people have everybody doesn't think the same way in it. So it adds another layer because it's like it's not one side is good. It's never going to be. They put so much gray area in when they did that because it's like you can't really look at one side as good because there are people who think differently on both sides. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what we've been saying this whole time. Like from episode 1, what have we been saying? Saying we don't know who the good guys are. We still do not know who the good guys are. We kind of have an idea that there's another antagonist. Because at one point, it wasn't until like 2 episodes ago where we actually had a true antagonist. You know? So I think, like, to answer your question, I mean, it's just confirming our thoughts from this whole time. Like, everybody has free will, but I will say, even though everybody has their own mind, they may not think the same. They still, at the end of the day, the clan is the clan, and they're going to uphold the overall overarching clan's belief, no matter what. To the outsiders, they stick together. You know what I
I
mean?
don't I don't understand why you still has a attachment to that village. I understand, but I understand him growing up there. But after this episode where he said, "Well, this is really my sister,"
And I
he
think
should
that's now it's going to change. I think now,
he
remember
should
that was
not
the.
respect anyone in that village because
I think things are going
they
to
all
change now.
knew. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
all
Well,
knew
I
and they just
think
did
held
things
it
are
they
going
in.
to.
all know? We don't know if they all
Yeah,
knew.
we don't know that. That's true.
We know the
But
granny probably knew, but
I think
like
all the
those,
parents, I think all the adults knew
the old heads, yeah, all the old heads. I
Be-
think the
because they
I don't
only
even
killed
know
the
that
adults.
anymore.
They only
Like,
killed the adults. They didn't kill any children in
and that's
episode
no, they
the
didn't kill any
that's the
children just because they're children. But
yeah.
I
Ah,
can't. How I walked away
I
from
mean,
that
only
episode is in the Kagomori clan's head, they're like, all right, all these guys are the same. They're not trying to pick and choose. Like, okay, you might not feel the same way. They're like, nah, all of y'all are ops. We're not, we're killing everybody unless you're a child, just because you're a child. But I
yeah.
think there could have very well been. I think it's very well likely that a lot of those people did not know, because it's a lot for everybody to keep up and act and raise Yuru his whole life, lying to everybody in the village.
I, this anime again, once again, it always answers questions and gives you more. Because I'll be real with you, I still don't know what direction we're going in. Like, I don't know what the most
Yeah,
is. It find his parents? Is it like, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't know what
I think
the
it's just world
actual.
building. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I
what's the
think that's
plot?
gonna.
Like, do we? And it's not this. I'm not asking
yo,
this question to shit on
yeah.
the show. I generally enjoy it, but what is the plot?
There, you know what's funny? I saw a comment that said, I don't know if you brought it to my attention, but they were like, yo, why y'all gatekeeping the plot so hard? But I'm
I didn't see that. I didn't
You
see
didn't
that.
see it? It was like,
Nah.
yo, Damon's just be gatekeeping the plot. Like,
Yo, that's actually facts though. Like
it,
whoever
it's a
you
fact
got, I
though.
wish you knew who made that comment so we could shout them out.
I should have. If we ever find it again, we'll throw it up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
yo,
because
but
that's facts.
at the same time, I'm enjoying the journey of finding out what the plot is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah,
this person as a writer is very. It's not going to be just, hey, I'm going to just give you this. It's all going to be a journey, and maybe you think you figured it out, and it ends up being another way. Like, again, I know
it's
you don't like Full
strategic
Metal
writing.
Alchemist, but Full Metal Alchemist
You
was
know, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say as much as I don't like Full Metal Alchemist, I do see the similarities in writing, but it's better.
it's
Interesting.
okay. I'm not going to. That's kind of crazy, but it's it's turning out to be. I'm really enjoying the story, and I don't know. I find it weird people not enjoy. I don't know if you don't
Yeah,
like,
people not
if you
really
can't
talking
respect
about
it.
it
I don't
much.
really understand. I'm having trouble
Like
with that
I'm
part.
going through like the our TikTok page. Like I'm looking at our feed. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, like a whole bunch of anime groups, and like nobody's talking about daemons. Nobody is talking about it, and I'm like,
How?
are we just like, are people not appreciating the plot, or are we overvaluing it? Like I'm just like the lack of conversation is like confusing.
It's bizarre,
I
and
think
you
it
know
has
how.
something to do with the era that we're in. Honestly,
Yeah, I think
where
so.
people have very short
Instant
attention spans.
they want instant
They don't
gratification.
appreciate. Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't
Hmm.
appreciate a story being built
Yeah.
out slowly. They just want instantaneous reactions. That speaks to the TikTok culture and these young kids.
But you know what's weird? People will talk about Witch Hat. Well, not as much, but
But you know why?
people will bring up Witch Hat.
That's
Because
because they hate the main character.
well, that too. Coco's
Yeah.
annoying, but the reason why people talk about Witch Hat is, and again, we all three of us are into it. We enjoy it, so
Yeah.
I'm not trying to shit on Witch Hat at all. I think it deserves the love, but they're getting that instant gratification of Witch Hat, right? You have Magic Gojo, so like the girls are, you get the female fans, right? Who they're in love with this pretty boy, right? And
Maybe it's
then
that Harry
you have,
Potter type shit, bro. I
yeah,
think
and then
it's
you
that.
have the, yeah, not really, because it's like, as a Harry Potter fan, it's not the same type of magic that we're used to. You know what I mean? So like, I think they
All
kind
right,
of did a
man.
good job of
Azarath,
not.
Metreon, Zinthros, man. Whatever, bro. All right, go ahead. Or whatever he
And
said.
anyway, two, the animation is actually like beautiful. You know what I mean? Like
It
it's
is very nice.
actually well animated, and not to say Damon's ain't, but
Witch
they
Hat is
do a
definitely more polished. It's a little more
yeah. I
polished.
think Witch Hat has a more linear. Like, remember we just said we don't know what the fuck the plot is for Damon's right now, but we know what the plot is for Witch Hat. We
Do we
know
though? I don't think we do.
we know her
Well, sort.
we
Okay,
know the
okay.
MC,
To an
the
extent.
MC's motivation is I want to try to save my mom. I want to learn magic, and we know for sure who the bad guys are. Unless you want to question Magic Gojo, because Magic Gojo got a
Let's
little dark
get
side
into
to
it.
him.
No,
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
just know
yeah,
we just know the organization. We don't really know.
yeah. But we know
There's
the
no
Brim Hats.
real. Yeah.
But we know the Brim Hats are the problem right now. At least what we know now. We could speculate, right? We could speculate. I can't speak, but
Yeah.
yeah. The
But
Brim
the end
Hats.
of that
They're
episode,
making.
that last episode was crazy.
Wait, I didn't watch. Sunday's episode.
What do
Nah,
you
we're
mean?
talking about last one.
I'm
what are you
talking about
talking
last
about? Like,
week.
remember-
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Because remember, we didn't record yesterday, so like an episode always drops the day we record. I didn't
Oh,
watch
okay.
that
Nah,
episode.
I didn't watch the latest episode. But
Yeah,
the end
yeah.
of
Okay.
the previous one
Yeah.
where he was like, "What light?" I was like, "I know this nigga didn't. I know this
Yeah.
nigga didn't just erase his
Yeah.
memory." I was like,
Yeah.
"Use a dirty,
Yeah.
use a."
Yo, I'm telling you, Magic Gojo got a dark. Like, we've seen a lot of dark sides to him. Because first he threatened that old man, like, you better not tell
I think
anybody.
it's
Like,
setting up that him and Coco are like very similar. I feel like he may have had a similar childhood to Coco. Maybe something happened in his past.
I gotta
What
hear.
do you
Yeah,
mean?
I gotta hear this connection.
No,
I gotta
what?
hear this connection. I'm gonna sit back and listen to this one.
Yeah,
No.
explain.
I'm basically like he sees like the path that Coco's taking. I feel like he traveled a similar path. Like he may have dabbled in forbidden magic as well. That's why he has like, I don't know, an affinity for Coco. That's why he wants to protect her. Also get answers because
Mm.
like what's happening to her also is, I want to say that he kind of experienced some of the same stuff with the Brimheads.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can see,
okay.
I can see your point. I can see where you're coming from.
I know this ain't gonna happen, but wouldn't it be a crazy plot if Magic Gojo is actually her dad and like they erase memories, like to make them think like
That would, with erasing memories, I can't say that's crazy.
yeah, because
But
it's like
they
a
don't look
weird
nothing
attack. You know what I
alike,
mean?
but-
Like yeah, they look nothing alike, and that's why I said this is probably a crazy take, and it probably ain't gonna be a thing. But like to kind of add on to what Nigel said, like he does have a weird attachment to Coco. Like like there's really no that we know of right now. There's no reason. Like the only thing that he really fell in love with was the fact that she cut a straight line when he needed the little when he first met
Yeah.
her, and she like, oh wow, you can really cut a straight
My-
line. That's magic in itself. Like
Well,
that ain't no
thing
reason to
is-
be attached to. You know what I mean?
Well,
I
no,
feel like he could have received all the leads that he wanted to without Coco. Like
Without Coco,
he
I
did,
agree.
he did. I don't think he needed
Until the
Coco
weird
to-
stuff started happening. Happening.
I disagree because Coco, he knows they want Coco. So by being in proximity of Coco, he's automatically going to get more attempts to track down the Brim. Like there was no way he would have fought that dragon without Coco. You know what I'm saying? Like Coco was the exact reason that the Brim put her in that other place. Like
Yeah, and but my
I think
thing is
they were
like
gonna- I
they've
think
known
they were
about,
making
but
their
they know they've known about the Brim for a while. Like he's been searching for the Brim, But like, I get what you're saying. Like, Coco is his best lead right now.
That's his
Like,
in. Like you're my
yeah.
in. Like I'm going to use it. It just seems like I'm going to use you to get to them.
But he
We're
didn't
going to
know that.
mask it with me training you. Like not mask it, but
But he didn't know that initially though, because all he did was save her. He saw the house like he was leaving, and then he saw the house like turn into that weird little glass or whatever it was, stone rock or whatever.
So okay,
and
so
then
quick
he
question.
realized, he was like, "Oh, that's forbidden magic." Like, what's that
So
forbidden?
let me ask you. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think the Brim Hats would have went after Coco if Magic Gojo never took her as an apprentice?
yes, they already. So
Because
here, since I rewatched,
I think they won. I think they.
But wasn't it just a happen of choice? Like when she was younger, she was walking down the alley and she saw the dude just sitting there, and it was like, "Oh, here's a book."
no,
Like,
no,
I think the way that he wants to get to them, they also want to get to him.
So just because I'm a little bit fresher, because I rewatched like episode 1, or the first few episodes again. I think they were always targeting Coco. They were like that. Them giving her that book was them planting a seed early on and waiting for it to. They're playing the long game with Coco. Like they did give her that book, knowing that eventually these like series of events will happen where she will
and
use
that's
forbidden
why
magic.
I'm kind of with Nigwu. What if it's to get to Gojo, Magic Gojo? Because like that's the only like here's my like yeah they're playing the long game, but at the end of the day you don't think it's a like by chance that like
I feel like they know each other.
there's some exactly there's some disdain like and like he's going through like unorthodox ways to get answers right now like we're assuming he erased Odu's memory. He wants to
He
keep things
definitely
hush.
erased his memory.
Yeah, we keeping things hushed. You know what I mean? Like he wants people hushed and staying quiet. Like anytime the Brim Hats get mentioned, a dark side of Magic Gojo comes out. There's some connection.
Have
There's
y'all
some
considered that he was a Brim Hat in the past?
Oh yeah, I think he was. I'm actually I'm on the same path that you are in right now. I'm on the same exact path you're in.
It's tricky. I don't know if he was a Brim or like he was close to somebody who became a Brim. Like maybe we can do the Naruto Sasuke thing where you have two students of magic and then one goes this path, the other goes the path of the Brims, both very skilled, but the one who took the Brim path maybe did something really messed up or caused like a really tragic event with Magic Gojo or Kifrey. I remember the nigga's name now. I had to look that shit up.
He's still gonna be Magic Gojo.
Yeah, he
to
is
me.
Magic Gojo.
I don't care.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like I will say, Witch Hat is they're doing the same thing as Daemons, just in a more linear way. Not in I don't mean linear in a bad way. I don't mean linear in a bad way. I just think we kind of already we know what the direction is. We know what the motivation is for at least the main characters.
Yeah, I think it's linear just in comparison because Daemons is like putting so much structure into like
world building right now.
Yeah, into the world building. Like they're just doing the most right now, and not in a bad way. To me, it's very interesting to just see how the story develops, and same with Witch Hat, but they're doing it in a more straightforward kind of path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I definitely want to see what this next episode has to, because I just want to see how this motherfucking Magic Gojo just switches again. Like, cause he's kind of demented, bro. He's kind of demented and like schizo. Cause like the way he switches ain't normal. Cause he just sat there and erased old dude's memory, and then he meets up with Coco, and it's like, "Hey, Coco, like, are you ready?" Like, bro, what?
Yeah,
like,
that's
crazy. Creepy. You're creepy, bro.
Was supposed to be his homie.
Like, you're creepy as fuck. But I don't know. You can't
I
trust.
did want to say one more thing about Daemons, though, real quick.
Yeah. Go.
It's crazy how the Kagamori tried to backdoor my man there. They tried to get his address, his phone number.
Oh yeah. But my boy is smart though. My boy is smart. He on top of things. He's like, I ain't giving you shit.
Dara's so chill with it, bro. Like
Dara was like, oh, but a titty bar? All right, I'm in there.
He's looking at
Free
that.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yo, and since we back on Daemons, I generally enjoy the little fucking Daemons carrying the little pillows and shit. Like, yo, I don't know. Like, I just love how they introduce Daemons in the most random way. Like, these motherfuckers are fighting wars, and you got these motherfuckers laying out fucking
Like,
pillows.
those are your Daemons.
No, this episode was fire. I'm sorry.
Yo, Daemons is like a perfectly balanced anime to me, bro.
Like the comedy is perfect. Like this motherfucker was so what is that picture? Like he was so shocked with the picture. Like you forget that you get so engulfed with the story that you kind of for a little bit of time you forget Yudu has no idea what the outside world is like still. And then like every now and then it reminds you like this motherfucker's a country boy, yo, like living in like the 1600s still. You know what I mean? So yeah, Daemons is I'm a fan, bro. I'm a fan. But yeah, I'm really hoping both of these, Witch Hat and Daemons. I know we talked about this last episode, but I hope that we get a 24 episode season.
Yeah.
And even if they have to do core 1 and 2, even if they have to do a core 1 and 2, like I kind of need it. I really need it.
Yeah.
The other thing the other anime, the marriagetoxin, are y'all caught up on that?
Yeah.
So I mean, I know that's lower on the list now. It's starting to.
Oh, Ron got thoughts. Go ahead, Ron.
I don't have any thoughts. I don't.
No, the way you shaking your head, like y'all still on that bullshit, huh?
Yeah,
I saw you was like. I saw you shaking your head, bro. You on camera?
Go ahead.
Like,
Nah. Speak on it. Speak on it. You got nothing to say.
No.
I don't know. I think it is starting to. I'll be real. I still enjoy it. I'm still gonna watch week to week, but it's starting to kind of. I don't know.
I think that this next character they're introducing is supposed to be a big character in the story.
Yeah. So no, that the ending saved it because I was like, what is this episode right now? But then when I saw the dude just like, because I like how they introduced it, because dude was standing with his sword, and you're like, oh, who is this cold motherfucker? And you see the fly go in his eye, and it's like, oh, this motherfucker cold and dirty. Like, and then you realize he's dead.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, who? And then you like, he's just normal. And like you go through a list, he's killing all these bastards. Like the ending was actually kind of dope.
Yeah,
but
so I think they're changing gears into some like into like the real story.
That's what I'm worried about is the direction that marriagetoxin has been going. It's been lately kind of feeling too happy-go-lucky, feel good, and to introduce a character like this, I don't want that. Like, it needs to kind of get darker. It needs to kind of... I need to see... Like, even with this...
I think they just need to slow
like,
down.
What are you...
I think they just need to slow down. Honestly,
in what
I think
way?
The pacing. I think the pacing's too fast. Like, every episode... To me, every episode is like a standalone episode almost.
I don't agree.
Nah, I don't agree. I'm not with you on that.
Like the sound master had like what 3-4 episodes by itself,
right?
Nah, it was like 3 because it was like 3 episodes. The sound,
actually, I think it was like 2 or 3.
It was like 2.5. It was like 2.5 because like he finished him early in the 3rd episode, and then it went into another part. But
I think they're not taking their time introducing all these people. I don't know.
I think because they're I will give marriagetoxin a benefit of the doubt with their writing. Like, if you don't pay attention, they actually covered their tracks with that with this last episode, because they mentioned there's only and they do it every episode. They talk about the 5 great families at the beginning of every episode, but they actually elaborated on it in this last episode, and they said all these other masters are just branches from the 5 great ones. Yeah. So that's why like they're not focusing too much on
standalone ones, but like the 5 great families is like,
Yeah, like they revere them. Like, you know, like his best friend used to bow to this motherfucker at one point in time. You
oh,
know
he
what I
said,
mean?
"Here's my son. Use
Yeah,
his
like
life
you
as you
can use him
please."
as you want. Yeah, like so I will say they wrote that kind of perfectly to kind of counter what you said. And I gave them a lot of credit for that. I gave them a lot of credit for that because I do agree at that point it's like you're making like being a master cuz I was getting to that point where it's like being a master don't really mean shit. Like these niggas are not built the same until we realize that's because he's the pinnacle of the masters. Like his family is one of the five greats.
Yeah.
That's why everybody below him ain't shit to him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just don't want them. I don't want this next scene. Like, I'm hoping, like, maybe this dude that they introduce is also one of the five great masters. You know what I mean? Or, like, a tier below. Because I kind of want to see him. Like, I want to see some darkness in this anime now. It's starting to get a little bit too feel good, like we know he's gonna overcome shit, and like I want to see him legitimately struggle and like people's lives are at risk. You know what I mean? Like, because right now I'm not getting like there's not a lot of
Like, what are the
what's
stakes?
yeah.
Do you
Thank
ever,
you. That's the word.
Do you ever feel like he could lose
I mean, I want to
in his
like,
fights? Like it
in-
just seemed like he kind of
Well,
just
and-
has an answer for everything.
and right now,
he's
which
one
is
of the five great families. Like,
exactly, which
that
is
kind of covers that. Like, he's
Yeah.
above. Like, I mean, you can say what you want, but if he's fighting everybody who's below him right now, we haven't seen him fight. It's like we haven't seen him fight a real enemy yet. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's hard. I get what you're saying, but how they've written it so far, it's kind of supposed to be like that. Because
Yeah.
I'd be more upset if it didn't feel like he's kind of always got like a little answer. Because he's one of the five great. They're only five, you know?
Yeah. There's and like because again, you could call it plot armor if you want, but it was written. It was written well. It was written at the perfect time to where you can't just. It wasn't Ichigo. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you know where it's just like, oh, that was convenient. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it
they kind of.
didn't feel like that.
It was.
feel
They
like- it
nipped that
felt
in the bud
intentional.
real. They nipped it in the bud real early because they kind of understood. This is where people are gonna start questioning now. So now we got to nip it in the bud and clear that. But I mean, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still going to tune in because of how they ended that episode.
Yeah.
But they need to come real hard within the next. I'll give it 2 episodes because
Whoa, yo, pause, my nigga. Yo, hey.
I hate this. I hate this bro.
Hey,
I hate
kid,
this nigga. I hate this
I
nigga.
did not
nigga,
know. I did
okay.
not know that he was going to stop it right there. Bro.
Yo, I'm
Right?
sorry, that was
I did
out
not
of
know.
line.
Didn't even let me.
bro.
He didn't even let me finish, yo. Like,
bro, pause.
grow
His
the
whole
fuck
face.
up, bro.
Whoa.
Grow the fuck up. All right. Like, well, this fucking panda loving ass nigga,
Hey,
bro.
yo.
Fuck this nigga, bro. Fuck this nigga. That's why all your pandas are back in China. That's why you can't see a panda again. They all in China. They're a cough, nigga. Yeah, choke.
We getting the pandas back in Atlanta Zoo. Anyway,
You
hey,
wouldn't
switching
know.
gears though, y'all. Okay, I'm a keep it 100. So, Wistoria, Wand and Sword.
Uh-oh.
Y'all
Listen.
told me catch up. I think I stopped on like episode 9 of the first season. I caught up, and I think I feel even more sure of my initial thought about Wistoria, Wand and Sword. You know what Wistoria, Wand and Sword is, and I'm disappointed in both of y'all for this, and I'm going to explain it like this. Wistoria, Wand and Sword is an AI generated anime story. You need elaboration?
I'm listening.
It's an AI
listening.
generated. No,
Crickets.
no, because y'all ain't feeling me. Pause. It's AI generated, bro. It's what I mean by that is, what does AI do? They take
It just pulls
a
from
bunch of
other
stuff
sources.
that's already out there, put it together, and it can come up with some ideas, but nothing is new. It's taking recycled ideas. The anime has no like no it feels like it has no emotion in it. It feels like it's supposed to trick you into thinking it has emotion in it. All Wistoria does is take here's how it felt to me. Wistoria feels like what are great things that anime do? Naruto. A character who can't use something. Okay. Mara Mara Mara. Oh, we'll throw that in too. Let's see. What else? Let's build this story and let's give him you know what? The LGBT is gonna love this. Let's give him a gay roommate who's in love with him, and let's make
Can I
him
pause your
let's
rant?
make him huh?
Can I pause your rant real quick?
Yeah.
So I know exactly who you're talking about, and I thought the same thing. But I, after I rewatched it a couple of times, and the gay
His roommate
roommate.
is
Hold on, yeah. Do you realize who the gay roommate actually is? It's
Who?
old girl's familiar. He's not a real because remember
he's
he
not a
dies.
real person.
Yeah, he dies, and then at the end of the episode when he has his white hair, and then he
Yeah.
graduates, he's like, "Congratulations!" He's sitting at the top. When he actually dies, you ever see he doesn't like bleed or nothing. He just kind of like fades away. He never actually dies. He's old girl's familiar. He's
Regardless
watching
of
him.
what he is, it doesn't really change. It doesn't really change because it's weird because they're like him and Colette are fighting over him, and he's like
Yeah,
so in
so
love with
I was
Elfie. She
thinking
ain't
the
even
same
an
thing
elf.
as you.
Like this shit
I
is
was thinking
corny,
the
bro.
same thing. I was thinking the same thing. I said, "Yo, this motherfucker gay as fuck. Like, why are you?" And at first, I'm like, "Is he just a female with no titties? But why is he rooming with her?" Like, I was so confused. And then, like, I finally realized, like, oh, this is a dude. He's just gay. But then I was
You've seen
okay
gayer
with it.
things in anime.
Yeah, 100%. That is very true. That is very true. But then I realized, oh, he's not. The reason why he's like that is because he's literally Elfie's familiar. So like he has this emotional attachment, like because his whole purpose is to watch over. What's the MC's name again?
Uh,
Um,
Will, Will.
Yeah, Will Silford. Silford.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's just one thing, but I'm not even
Mm-hmm.
done on the borrowed concepts of Wistoria. Another borrowed concept. They definitely borrow from Solo Leveling. Um, they do dungeon raids, and then mysterious bad guys pop up, and they start killing off like high ranked people. Like it's so
That's
many
not just solo
borrowed.
leveling. That's an anime trope. The dungeons and
It
I
is
would
an
say that's a
anime
typical
trope,
anime
but
trope. Yeah.
I'm thinking of a very popular anime that
Mm-hmm.
for my AI thought, like
Yeah.
Solo
Yeah.
Leveling, very popular anime. They did it. They're like, oh, another popular anime. Then they're still calling him laggard. Shit don't make sense. He killed like dungeon room 40 boss
40 or
who
something.
kills
Yeah.
the Magia Vanders, who's killed a Magia Vander, and they're still gatekeeping this nigga. The shit don't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It legitimately doesn't
Bro.
make sense at this
Well, they
point.
stopped that. They stopped. It's just the dude
No, they
is just
didn't.
used to calling him a laggard. You're talking about Shion. Shion still calls him a laggard, but
No.
everybody else.
No. I'm not done. Cause he got into the white coat thing, and
Yeah,
they're
when they
still
graduated.
gatekeeping him, saying, "Oh, you need to prove yourself, nigga." He beat something that killed a Magia Vander. What the fuck else do you have to
My
prove?
nigga.
So I think
My
you're
ncan
so mad. Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you defend it this
Yeah,
time.
can
I'm
I
not
can I
just- no,
finish
no.
ranting, bro? Stop.
Hold on.
Stop pausing me, bro.
Nigga.
Like, nigga,
You're always going to be a nigga to a white person, right? Doesn't matter
Huh?
what you do. You're always going to be a nigga to a racist, right?
not exactly. You see, there's no,
What are you
no.
talking about?
There's a this is a side note, and I'm mad y'all keeping me from my rant. There's a black dude who befriends KKK members and tells them to leave the KKK. Like it's not, but that's neither here nor there. We can edit that shit
Finish
out.
your rant and then we'll respond. I need to
Okay.
take notes though, because there's stuff I want to respond to.
That's fine, but like then the shit. Okay, he goes Ultra Instinct. Like this, the shit's just like, bruh, the shit was just because you're throwing me off my rant. I had all this shit played out, and then y'all throwing me off my mojo, man. Damn, y'all
My
like,
bad, bro.
okay, well, let me interject.
Back to your
That
AI
helped me
point.
familiar. That's why.
Yeah, so your
Like,
AI point.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't care that he's just. It's just. Here's the thing. All these things are happening, and I don't feel anything during this stuff happening. I don't feel that. That's why I feel like it strikes me as like an AI generated anime. Like it has all these great elements of what a great anime should have,
Right.
but Rosti died. I didn't particularly feel whether he's Elfie's familiar or not. I didn't feel when I thought he was really dead. I didn't feel it. Didn't make me. I didn't see that as much motivation for him. Like I didn't feel anything when he died. When these bad guys are coming, killing teachers, then like they turn around and oh, and hey, here are the graduates. Act like these niggas didn't just weren't just murking people and didn't just almost fuck up the whole barrier. They're acting like the shit didn't even happen. What the fuck, bro? They just
What the
tried to
fuck?
fuck up your whole society. That monster, the way they were framing it, he's got a magic negating sword. He could have fucked up that whole place. Like Will
Yeah.
was the exception, and they're acting like the shit didn't fucking happen, and it pisses me off because it's like, oh well, here we go with the
I
graduation.
disagree. They didn't act like it didn't happen because they rewarded him for what happened.
Yeah, he graduated because of that. He wasn't supposed to
No,
graduate.
that's that, but there's no sense of danger. Like you're just acting as business as usual. No, y'all should be investigating this shit. But y'all are just having people at graduation. Y'all just acting like, oh, and the laggard can't go deeper into the tower. Like, nigga, what the fuck? What? How does that make sense? This nigga beat a monster that killed Maggie Evander, and you want to
I'll
sick
let you-
slime on him?
I'll
Go
let
ahead.
you respond. I'll let you respond, nigga. Or you want me to go? Yeah,
Well, one,
this motherfucker got
they
Ebola.
they
Yeah,
are
shut the fuck up.
investigating. They are investigating what happened during that day because it was planned out. Because what they did can only happen on that day that they have to put up the barrier or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Two, are you saying you didn't feel anything when you thought his teacher worker died? Little dude with the
No,
glasses.
he didn't die. No,
I know.
Yeah, so
I'm talking
now
about
I
when you
will
thought.
now.
When you thought he died, because
No, I
I
never thought he died.
you never thought he was dead after.
No, they clarified that immediately.
They clarified it, yeah. And I will say, out of your whole rant, sorry to cut you off, out of your whole rant, the one thing I do agree with Panda was that moment right there. Because it's like, and this goes back to what I've always been saying. I know how I feel about scared writing. And that was the definition of scared writing. Because if you had just stayed on your business, stand on business and killed that teacher, like flat out dead, that could have been like a huge emotional arc for Will. You know what I mean? And that could have been a huge emotional arc, and you took that away from us. You took that away from us kind of instantly when the little blonde haired kid goes, "Oh, he'll be back."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Immediately.
he'll be back. He'll heal. And it's just like, well, that was anticlimactic. Like it kind of took the whole like him getting his new power. Like there really wasn't any motivation for that anymore because like the thing that made you snap before you got your new power, you already learned that he's alive. So it's just like, what do you?
He got some of his power from the dude Finn, the blonde hair.
Yeah, Finn. Yeah, Finn was the one who
whatever.
ruined that. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he got his power from Finn, but like the whole pep talk was kind of pointless after that because it's like, oh yeah, your teacher's still alive. Like he's good, bro. But yeah, hey, by the way, what's your magic power? Courage. And
That shit's corny, bro. That shit's
That was-
corny, bro.
I will say that part I thought was very corny. Now, before I take over and rebuttal, I'll let you finish, nigga. But I just had to say, like, I stand with Panda on that one.
No, I mean the points that you made, like you're not really emotionally attached to any of the characters that they introduced. I mean, I agree. Um, for now, but the story is really just starting. Literally,
Yeah, but
it's
it was a
literally just
whole. They
starting.
had a whole season. You know, you had a whole season one to. It's like I don't think the story is written. I think the elements are good, but the way it's written is not good because you should have been able to accomplish that goal in a whole season and a half. I think. I don't think that's a crazy thought.
Mm,
All right, let me ask you this: do y'all
so
think
that's
it's a
not
good
fair because
anime?
didn't you feel like I think it's a do I think it's top tier? No, not at all. I've never said it was top tier, but I see the direction it's going, and like I'm gonna answer a lot of your. I'm gonna answer multiple of your questions. I actually do agree with you as far as like when you actually explain why you think it's AI, like an AI generated story. Your argument was valid, very valid. Like it's not a story that we haven't seen before. I'm not disagreeing, but I give credit. I think the execution is done very well. Like you can still recycle a story, which a lot of anime does. It's kind of it's really really hard to be original now, bro. There's so
Yeah.
much anime. I think they're executing it very well. There are some holes like we just talked about, like with the whole him becoming Ultra Instinct. That was I think very it wasn't earned. It really wasn't earned. But I can't sit there and say like because I'm correct me if I'm wrong. You enjoyed season one, The Sentence to Be a Hero, right? Or was that you, Nigwu?
No, I thought it was. I thought it was. I thought it was a good story. Yeah.
Yeah, but you just crucified this shit for a season one being a prologue, and that's literally what Sentence to Be a Hero was.
No, no,
It was a season long tutorial.
no, but
Like
I don't think they did it. The problem isn't like for me. My issue isn't the elements in it. It's not the animation. It's not season one being a prologue. I don't think. I think when you take away, like when you get to the bare bones, I don't think it's good.
I
Like
think, and
how
then
you
the
feel
main
about
thing.
Demon Slayer
Mm-hmm.
is how I feel about uh Wistoria. I don't
But I
think
don't think. I think that's a different comparison because like I'm not putting Wistoria as like some god tier elite level anime. I don't think it's that. But the main thing I do want you to understand is like you kind of like are knocking the whole laggard comment and like you still want him to prove himself. It has nothing to do with his strength. They recognize his strength. You need, and this goes to what nigga was talking about. We're mentioning like you still a nigga to white people. He's a like these magic people. They don't fuck with anything dwarf. It's a race thing. It's a race thing. So to him, it's less about him being strong. They know he's strong. Dwarves are strong too. It's the fact that he cannot do magic and they can't respect that in that tower. It's
So
a
here's okay, just for
another
rebuttal.
example, real
I'm
quick.
gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go. I just want to rebuttal that point real quick.
yeah, yeah.
Here's my issue with that. I get what you're saying, but when the previous episode you had him beat a monster that how they framed it in the story, maybe the Magiavander couldn't even beat because he had a magic slaying weapon. And then you go back to the thought of, oh, well, now he, like the guy with the glasses, like, I'll never accept it. It doesn't, to me, story wise, that doesn't make sense to me. I get,
Can you kind of give some? Can you kind of give some little? Can you at least admit that your distaste for it is kind of blinding you to them kind of covering their asses because they kind of covered that. Yeah, he did. Like he doesn't. He still beat that Magiavander level like threat monster. But what did he need? He still needed magic. He still borrowed magic. Like none of that was still possible until Elfie literally dropped the magic down to his sword so that it could become a magic sword. The same thing with the test. It didn't happen until the ice dude deflected his magic beam and he caught that shit with the sword. It was like, I'm gonna borrow this. Like, so at the end of the day, even them, they're still recognizing like, yeah, you're doing all of this and that's great, but you still need magic that you can't create for yourself. You
Did
see
you
what I
have the
mean?
same
And
issue with Mashal?
No,
nah, Marshall's good. Yo.
that's not
Marshall-
even.
Why?
That's such a listen. I gotta stop you, bro. For one, Mashall's chill, bro. Mashall's just enjoyable to watch. For one,
It's because
comedy.
Marshall's a comedy. Yeah.
bro. Not even.
This motherfucker is running in air mad
No.
fast to fly.
No, what I'm saying, like,
puffs and shit. Like nigga, no.
but I'm saying
Hey,
it's just
pivot,
it's
bro.
all discrimination.
This
No,
ain't,
nigga,
that ain't the point, bro.
Bro, it's all about discrimination. That's the point that I'm making. Like they don't like him because he can't use magic. I mean, his magic is his muscles. This man's magic is his courage.
Yes, but Mashal is supposed to be stupid. This is
Yeah.
supposed to be serious.
This goes back to taking it for what it is, right? Like there's certain anime we don't really go into it with like certain expectations. You know what I mean?
Oh, like One Punch Man, when if he kills everybody in one punch, you remember when he accidentally ball tapped dude? Like if
oh shit. Oh,
nah, bro,
snap.
I can't. Sorry, I can't give you that, bro.
I think your points are valid. Your feelings, like I'm not going to discredit. So like, here's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to discredit your feelings towards the show. Like this is one of those that
Your feelings are valid. Go ahead, man. Thank you for
Nah, you know what?
validating
No,
my
fuck
feelings.
fuck your feelings, bro. Fuck you. Actually, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. All right, it's plain and simple. Now, I don't even care anymore. You're wrong. All right. Listen. Okay. It's actually a pretty good. It's pretty good anime, and I think the direction it's going to is only going to get better. And I hate that people. Not, I wouldn't say spoiled it for me. I haven't seen any spoilers yet, but I'm hearing things about it, and like the Thunder dude, the Thunder Maggie Van Vander, apparently he's gonna. Apparently he's like he's about that. He's one of them ones. He's one of them ones.
Now,
So
I'm not saying it can't like turn around. I just don't think as an anime, I think it's pretty. I'll say this. I think it's pretty. It doesn't do anything great. I think it's a very, very average anime. I don't think it excels at anything. I don't.
I think the animation. I think the animation is actually
No, okay. Animation. I mean, story wise. Excuse me.
And you cared like, so you didn't get a little hype, but that motherfucker made an ice castle, bro. That wasn't like
Who
you
did that? Which one of them?
You're crazy if you forgot, bro. Don't be a hater. Now you be.
I'm not, bro.
When Elfie sent down the ice sword, and that motherfucker did that little spell, and all the little demons came, and they're like, "Oh my god, more demons! What are we gonna do?" And this motherfucker said, "I don't even know what the fucking spell was," and that shit made an ice castle,
enough.
bro. Yeah, I was like,
It was cool.
Nah, he cold. He cold for that. No pun intended.
It was dope, but it's like it's again animation.
But it's clearly
Demon
something
Slayer.
deeper to the anime though, because it's just
I hope
like,
so.
They keep saying that the sky is fake or something like that. Like,
and then they introduced that new baddie, the half red
yeah,
hair.
yeah.
Like I'm excited to see her.
Yeah, yeah.
If anything, that's gonna keep me interested.
Yeah. Now, I say all that to say, I will say, I'm not like writing it off. I'm not saying it can't be good because there's a lot we don't know. I just think the stuff it's done now is like nothing has blown me away that you just don't throw money at like animation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I won't argue that. I see your point. I see your point, and I can't disagree with you. It's a very recycled system. Like the whole system, like from top to bottom, is very recycled. But I personally think they're at least executing the recycling well. From my point of view, like I'm not bored watching it. Like first season, I was like, okay, minus that one little tournament scene. I was like, this shit is corny.
Yeah, he was
But
trying to get
season
new
2,
fight scenes. Like that's it.
yeah, yeah.
But to
season
be
2 is
fair, I had the same critique of Black Clover when I first watched it. Like, kid doesn't have magic. Mara mara. You know, he did the same
yeah.
shit, like doing
He's
a
still
million
annoying, bro.
push-ups. Like, but
Yeah.
they deviated to make that a lot more interesting than how it started
Yeah.
off. So I
You
hope
didn't
that
like Black
Wistoria does
Clover
the
to
same thing.
begin? That's crazy.
What do you say?
What?
What do you say?
I said he didn't. I'm saying I'm just quoting you. You said you didn't like Black Clover when it first started, and I said that's so crazy to me.
You liked Black Clover when it first started? It wasn't just Naruto, just louder?
It was 100%
Nah.
Naruto, bro.
You're crazy.
I mean, I love Naruto.
Yeah, yeah. But that's my thing. That's why I didn't like Black Clover.
With that laugh. This nigga's lips rolled the tape back. How this nigga do that?
I love Naruto.
His mouth didn't move, but he was laughing. Yo,
Yeah, I gotta rewatch that.
that witchcraft
I definitely
gotta
gotta rewatch.
glitching.
Oh, snap.
He let out 5 ha-ha-has. His mouth didn't move.
Yo, listen. Okay, good point on you liking like you love Naruto. Me too, which is why I hated Black Clover when it first started because it's like this copied ass version of
Yeah.
This is just it was like just Naruto but with magic. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is corny. And then my thing, so I don't get Black Clover, it got better. It definitely
Yeah.
got better. And it's actually really good. But even when it's at its peak, I still had issues with Black Clover. Like for instance, and maybe y'all didn't feel this way. I felt like for every one good episode, I had to grind through 5 or 6 bullshit ones. I felt like it was one
Yeah.
good episode, and then they squeezed filler episodes in between them, and it was like, yo, can we just get consistent? Like, I don't need heat every episode, but can I at least get like consistent canon? Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's what used to bother me about Black Clover the whole way through. But you know, when it sticks to the story, it's really good.
Yeah.
Really, really fucking good. I'm excited to know that it's coming back. Like they finally started rewrite. They finished the manga. I already know that, and the anime is about to come back. So, because I'm curious. I need to rewatch it though. There's a lot I need to rewatch. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you like Black Clover in the beginning, bro, like,
That's kind of crazy.
yeah, that's crazy
like
to
it.
me.
In the
But
Like the selection, like the
tuning
I guess.
exams. Oh, okay.
you said the tuning exams. That's
Yeah.
what you called it. Like the
Yes,
very
sir.
first, like where the captains picked who they wanted.
Yeah, tuning exams. That's literally what it was.
Like, yeah, they
Mhm.
straight up copy. So if you didn't just like, maybe that's why you like Wistoria, because it's like you don't care if they just copy concepts. Like,
No, because it all depends on how it's done. I mean, like
Yeah. And I think the execution was great. I don't think Black Clover's execution early on was good at all. I don't
Likewise.
think it was good. But speaking of like execution, dope fight scenes, I do want to talk about like the Crunchyroll awards real
Yeah.
quick. I do
Okay.
want to how y'all felt about like the winners. Like, and I don't care what category y'all want to talk about first. I mean, we could talk about the big one, the anime of the year.
Elephant, bro.
The anime of the year.
Anime of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we knew it was coming.
So
It was a legacy
I posed
award.
a question. Yeah. Was
It
it?
was a legacy award.
So we
Was it a
all on the
Lifetime
same
Achievement
page.
Award?
We all on the same page. They won an award because of the name. That's
Well,
literally what it like.
They never won Anime of the Year, which is crazy to me.
And the worst season got like it wasn't My Hero Academia was the anime. It was My Hero Academia final season, the worst season. Like
Yeah,
I was
I think so.
like that was crazy to me. Crazy.
Yeah, I think it was the worst season.
Mm-hmm. And like,
Yeah.
and then when
that's
you
not
think about
now we're shitting on it, but it's not to say, to me at least, it's not to say it was bad. I'm just
No, it was a good
comparing it to
season.
its other seasons. Compared to its other seasons, to me, it was the worst season, which is to me is
Especially-
still better than a lot of other anime seasons I would watch.
And now I will say this: was the competition really that great? Because I'm looking at it right now. the nominees: Apothecary Diaries, Dan Season 2, Gachi Yakuda, The Summer Hikaru Died, which I didn't watch, and Takopi's Original Sin. Those are all the nominees.
A lot of the nominees, they won other awards though.
Yeah,
Like Dan won like best anime comedy or something.
Apothecary Diaries won like 3 awards. Like it actually it won best production, and everything like that. Like, but I actually I'm behind on Apothecary Diaries, but it's actually really good. And if we want to talk about just 2025 to 2026, I'm putting Apothecary Diaries over My Hero. And I know you disagree, Niggu, but I'm gonna put Takopi. I'm gonna put Takopi. No. I'm saying Takopi's Original Sin over My Hero's final season.
Takopi's Original Sin was hands down anime of the year. Like, the only reason it's not is, for one, popularity. I don't think enough people watched it. Matter of fact, I was editing the clip of you talking about it, and I was getting upset again because I'm like, this nigga is validating all the reasons why it's anime of the year. Like, it's just But yeah,
I don't know. There was just so much, and even like, I'll be real. Like, I don't think Dan deserved. Like,
no,
people gonna be mad at me. I didn't finish season 2. I was actually very checked out with Dan. Like, as it was going on, I haven't finished it.
It got worse. It became a comedy somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And then the character started getting annoying. Like, I'll be real with you.
What do you mean Granny it became a comedy somewhere? It's always been...
Yeah, it's always been a comedy. But, like, I feel like they started hyper-focusing on it. And, like,
at first I thought it was going to be, like, a supernatural, because it started off with, like... I mean,
it still is. It's just a comedy supernatural. But what started bothering me about Dan is when I realized if it didn't have Granny Chio in it... I mean, Granny Chio. That's Naruto. My bad. If it didn't have Granny Sekko... yeah, that's the wrong Granny. Nobody. If Granny Sekko wasn't in the episode, I was like, okay. Like,
I think they're still setting up for Dan.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not taking that away. I think Dan still has potential. I'm gonna wait till season 3 starts before I rewatch season 2.
What though? What do you think? What more can they add to Dan to make?
What do you mean? They're obviously the people who are possessed by the apparitions or whatever. Obviously, they're gonna fight against something bigger, which we haven't even been introduced to yet.
Did he find both of his balls? Didn't he only find one? Isn't he still missing another one?
I think he's still missing a ball.
Yeah, so we still need that. He still needs a second ball. What's the man without his balls?
I don't think that's the main.
I know.
Piece of the story.
But, I mean, it's the main. That's the main story for me. If I lost my ball, that's my main story.
You could operate with one, bro. Like
he said, "What's a man without his balls? A woman."
Exactly. I mean, I need both of my balls. All right, that's my main story.
I ain't never lost mine, so I can't. It's still straight.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, like the lineup, like, was My Hero's competition really like? There wasn't much competition. Yeah, but I still think there were 2 other animes that deserved to win over it. And I know the masses won't. My Hero won. Like, yeah, we all agree it was a legacy award. I don't think we got to argue it, but it has a case when you look at what the masses think and people's short attention span. I can see why it won. Like, motherfuckers don't care about I mean, it's actually Apothecary Diaries is very, 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 very popular. Like, people love that shit, but it's not the new shonen. You know what I mean? Like
I'm pretty sure Attack on Titan final season probably won anime of the year.
Yeah. Huh? What'd you say?
No, I said what point did My Hero? Oh, who were you talking to?
I was asking what you said. I heard what you said, Panda, about I'm pretty sure Attack on Titan won anime of the year. But what you said that right when Nigga was talking.
Oh, yeah. At what point did My Hero final season become a crossover to being a bad season? Because I felt like if they ended it, I feel like
when they killed off what's her
name? It would have justified the pick.
When they only gave us an episode, I think it got bad when they only gave us one episode, an episode and a half of what's her name from America, and it's like you bring her, you hype. Was that was final season? Wasn't that
No,
part one of the final
mm,
season?
that wasn't final season.
Oh,
That
I
was
thought
the
that was part
season.
one of the final season. Like I thought the final season, like didn't the final season pick up with after All Might got his mechanical
I
um
I don't know if
like
that's counted.
that was all one season. It was just broken up into two parts. It's like the first half was she comes to America and fights Shigaraki, and then it gets all the way into the start of the war,
Since
and then the
we'll go ahead
second
and count.
half,
It was a legacy pick anyway, so we'll go ahead and
yeah,
say that was. We don't have to fact check it. Like
yeah.
we can. That
For
was
me,
part of like what's considered. Okay, this is the last.
yeah, so
You
for
know.
me, when I realized that writing started getting kind of bad and kind of like a bad season, it was like you end the season before that with, oh, what was her name? Stars and Stripes. You give us like, yo, start like this is about to be dope. Like the American All Might. Like I'm excited, and then you give us an episode and a half with her,
She was busted.
and
They had to kill her.
but that's you didn't have to kill her. That's my thing. There was so much you could have done to kind of still keep her in the story. He could have escaped and come back later. You know what I mean? Like they completely she was there was no way that that was a villain having too much plot armor. And you know how I feel about plot armor.
Yeah.
Shig was protected by the plot.
I compare it to the Sasuke versus B fight.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Like Sasuke
he
shouldn't
should
have
have
even walked
died.
out of that alive. Yeah, he should have
Yes,
never
he
walked
should
out
have
of there
died.
alive.
Shig should
Yeah.
have died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
And I just that's when I was just like, oh, okay. And Panda, you know how me and you we used to for years. You
Yeah.
couldn't say anything bad about my hero to us. You if anybody had anything bad to say about him, now fuck out of here. No. Perfect writing. No.
Yeah.
And then my hero was like, wait, hold my beer. Now we gonna fuck this shit up. Like
And it
but
was
yeah, that
just
they
not knowing
lost
how
me.
to end the
Yeah.
story
mm-hmm.
They lost me when the
appropriate,
girls
like the
made
most
it.
effectively.
You know what it
Yeah.
reminded me of? You know what the final season reminded me of? And I think it's the perfect comparison, at least for me. The Chimera Ant arc, Miriam, where the writer just made somebody too strong, and it's like you wrote yourself into a corner. So you kill off Miriam with a disease. You know what I mean? Like after a while, it's like, oh shit, like hey guys, I think I fucked up, made Miriam way too strong. Just kill him with a disease. All right, we're good now. And that's kind of how we had to do with Shig. Like, yeah, it wasn't disease, but let's kill him with kindness and care. You know,
Because
like
a nuke didn't kill him. That's
Kindness.
crazy. He didn't die.
Yeah.
From a nuke.
kindness and care is going to kill the most powerful villain that we've ever seen. You know, like it's kind of like that fairy tale. The power of friendship is going to overcome.
They could have done it right if they just had adult go and fight him, and
Like
that
have a
would have
time
been the
skip.
end of it.
Like
No,
there should
I
have been
mean,
a time
like when
skip.
Gohan had that transformation. When
Oh! You saw the adult. I don't know why I heard gone, and I thought you said. I translated that when it got to my ears. It said Midoriya.
What? You know, I heard gone, but I was like, because they both kind of green, like they wear green, so it kind of threw me off. I was like, my brain started glitching a little bit, like.
Yeah,
like I think
I think-
that should have happened.
and I
it
know
would
we
have
kind of
been
went on a
fine.
tangent now, but since we're talking about it, like I actually thought that's where the story was going to go with the Chimera Ant arc. I thought like Gon was going to, after he spazzes on P2, he was going to go, all right, let me go to this island real quick and let me go
Yo,
murk
he
this
went
nigga
crazy.
Miriam. But nah, he
But
didn't.
but the Chimera Ant arc is one of the greatest, like, is revered as one of the greatest seasons of any anime ever.
It's you know I'm a Hunter x Hunter stan,
Yeah.
but I'll be real with you. I think the Chimera Ant arc was the second best arc in the anime. York New was the best arc.
Really?
York New was the best arc.
So we all
Kurapika-
have different answers.
Kurapika's arc.
You're talking about when they were in the city. Yeah.
Yeah, Kurapika's arc was the best arc to me. But that's just how I feel. Like, I
Ooh,
think the issue with the Chimera
That was a
arc
good
was
arc. That was a good arc.
it was too long. It was too long, and I think it fell off because again the issue with what they didn't know what to do with Miriam anymore. They didn't know what to do with Miriam.
It never fell off. Like it ended strong.
For me, it was like it wasn't satisfying. The ending wasn't like you put me through all of that. You put me through all of this story, this narration, like because even like that was the arc where like the narrator had more lines than any of the characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, this is getting intense. This is getting deep. Like, what's going to happen? And then, like, to end how it ended was just anticlimactic for me.
It was just great.
It was great. It was great. And I'm glad you heard that the new chapters, that he's actually well enough now to write new chapters again. They said that last year, too. And, yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah. I completely.
I thought the video game arc was the best arc, personally, when they were in the game.
That was a good arc too. That was a good arc.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah.
I think Gon experienced like the most growth in that arc. To me,
more growth than.
That's where he learned. That's where he like learned how to hone like his powers.
Nen. Like his nen was more. That's true. Like he did fine tune his nen at that point in time. I don't think,
and it was a direct connection to his father.
Here's my thing with Hunter x Hunter. There are no bad arcs. I'm sorry, there are no bad arcs. So like, if you can defend your reasoning to choosing an arc, I'm all for it. I don't think the video game arc was the best arc, but it was still great. It was still a great one.
Yeah, the Greed Island.
Greed Island. Thank you. Yeah.
I guess why I think the Chimera Ant arc is, well, for one, it's my favorite arc, and why it was so like, what makes it like so great to me that you just don't get in other arcs is the emotional component and the complexity in ideas. You don't get that in any other arc. Meruem going from a king of, okay, I'm just going to kill everybody, to, hey, let's just talk. Him to trying to beat Komugi, going through like Kite dying, raging, like that emotion.
That part, that was the only. So there was two things, and that was actually what I was going to talk about. There was two things about the Chimera Ant arc that I hated. Again, I already talked about one, how Miriam died. I think that was corny. I'm sorry. I don't care what version you watch, even if you read the manga, even if you watched the 1997 version first, like, Gon's crash out was not valid. He knew Kite for a total.
That's
if
not
you want to
true.
talk,
That's not true.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Read the manga again. Even if you want to go back in time to where Kite saved him, that still wasn't even a full day. That was just a couple of. He knew Kite for less than 24 hours of his life. It's a fact. Go read the manga. He knew Kite for a total of 24 hours. Yes, what Kite did for him in those 24 hours was life changing. But the crash out was not valid, bro.
For Gon's character, it was valid. It was I think his character was.
Gon is just
you have to.
Gon
you
is
have
a
to
sick
remember the
nigga.
character.
Gon is a sick nigga. Like, bro,
Yes.
people want to think that Gon is like some good guy. No, he's fucked up individual, bro. He's a fucked up kid, and he needs help. He needs help. Like, your best friend is an assassin. Like,
Gon, I think
He is an assassin.
Gon as a character, if you want to say a normal person that crash out was not justified, I think if you look at Gon as a character and you say, I don't see how the writing justifies this, I think that's incorrect. I think they did write Gon.
I stand by this. I love Hunter x Hunter. Like, y'all know I have a tattoo of two characters from Hunter x Hunter, and Gon is probably he's my least favorite character in the series, and he's the MC, and he's one of my least favorite MCs in anime. I don't think Gon was just not a very interesting character to me. I thought he was very annoying, and he was a kid, so I'm not gonna be mad at him being a child. Like, I'm not mad at going acting like a child because he was a child. So that part didn't bother me. I just felt like his growth, like he grew as far as power. Yes, he grew, but his mental, until that, my point of view, that invalid crash out, there was no mental growth for him.
There was no mental growth for Gon. It was written that way. Matter of fact, I'll take you back. Greed Island. Gon lost his hands fighting the bomb dude. He didn't think he'd give him back. He'd get him back. Gon's character is written to not, he literally does not care about himself, which is why he could do the crash out and give up all of himself, not use Nin anymore. That was written into Gon's character not caring for the longest. Like, I don't care. Yeah. I'll give whatever up. And they clearly wrote that in the Greed Island because he got his arms blown off to beat the bomb dude.
Yeah, fortunately, I don't know. I just don't think Gon. You feel how you feel about that crash out. I just think it was to know somebody for less than 24 hours, no matter what.
You're not looking. I don't think you're looking at the character.
Logically,
I think he's written like that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. If you want to look at it, I just think who Gon was as a character is still. I don't know. It really bothers me. Like, bro,
nobody's going to give up their arms to beat some that's a permanent handy. Like, you're.
But my thing is, bro, it's like,
if you want to be mad to me.
Exactly, that's my thing. It's like, yo,
it wasn't even that important.
If you want to be mad, like, and I think that's the point I'm trying to make, bro. Is like, if you want to be mad that Kite died, cool. If that pissed you, if Kite, because like Kite was a father figure to him, right? Like, we can say like Kite was a father figure to him, because I mean it ain't really hard to be a father figure and Gon when his dad ain't shit, right?
The bar is you gotta dig up the bar.
But like, so I get that, but it's just like, yo, P2 didn't deserve, like, bro, he smashed her face in, like.
No, she deserved it.
Yeah, nah, she definitely deserved it. Are you crazy?
She deserved it. For sure.
All of it. Plus more.
Bro, she was evil. She was evil, but like, you forget who she worked under, like, bro, like, she was a chimera herself. You know what I mean? Like,
she literally turned Kite into a plaything and made his dead corpse fight her over and over. Are you? She didn't deserve that to kill me, knock my head off, then make my corpse fight you indefinitely, and then I have to fight the corpse.
I'm not saying P2 wasn't
she's
evil.
She's a sick person.
I'm not saying P2 wasn't evil. But she's a chimera. She's not a human, bro. Like, she was serving the strongest fucking villain that these motherfuckers have ever seen. Like, at the end of the day, there was still somebody who could have murked her with the snap of his finger. You know what I mean? She was just
not the snap of his finger, but he
Miriam could have. And Miriam was never gonna. Miriam, if he wanted to kill,
he tried
his
to knock
people
her head off. He didn't. That's a fact. Like,
he didn't, or he could, or he didn't want to.
He said that hit was intended to knock your head off. It's in the anime. Like,
oh yeah, you're right. Actually, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Psh, oh, that doesn't. You're pretty strong. I tried to knock your head off.
Maybe not the snap of the finger, but he would have murked her though. Still.
Yeah, right? I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, but anyway,
no,
like, I don't know.
Horribly.
To sacrifice your powers, your nen, bro. Like, when all you want to do is be your dad. Like, you wanted to be the worst you wanted to be like the worst nigga in the world for some reason, and you sacrificed the one thing that was going to make you close to being your dad, like, over a nigga you knew.
Crash out. He's always been a crash out. He just is. He's a crash out.
I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, he is.
That motherfucker, like I said, been a crash out.
Yeah. That motherfucker is. That nigga needs to be not in juvenile delinquent. He need to be in jail. That nigga is a badass kid. And he need the belt. I would have whooped that nigga's ass if he was my child, bro.
Until you heard rock. Yeah. You.
Yo, I was just fucking with you, bro. Hey, Killua. Killer, come get your boy, yo. But
Nah,
nah, yo.
it was
How
deserved.
do
The crash out
That's crazy how
was.
we went on a whole. How do we even get on Hunter x Hunter? Because that's crazy.
Oh, because you brought up, you said Meruem dying was not satisfying, like, what were we talking about, My Hero? Anyway, but
Oh yeah,
well, hold
Shig.
on,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shig.
Igor,
Yeah, that's what it
you
was.
said
Shig.
something.
We were
You
comparing
said, what are your
Shigaraki.
thoughts on it? Me and Cash been going back and forth. What are your thoughts on everything? On the whole Hunter x Hunter?
Anime of the year. Oh, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, but just Hunter x Hunter.
Um, well, I like the Chimera art. I thought I thought it was fine. Like I read the manga a long time ago.
As
Like
did
the arc
everybody, that
after
nigga.
this on the Dark Continent. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm hyped about that finally being written.
Yeah, but I mean the crash out was valid. I think he gets his nin back though. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
because even in the manga, it's only up to like it's super political. Like after that arc, it gets real political for
Yeah.
a lot. But yeah, he's definitely gonna get his power back. We all
No, he
know
already got
that.
it back.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
Killer
Mhm.
wished it back with Aluka,
Yeah, with Alika.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and that was still in the anime. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because
I
the
forgot
Chimera
about that,
wasn't
yeah.
the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so refresh my memory. The leader of the little spider troop, did he die at the end of the Chimera?
No, his
No.
nin is sealed right now.
Yeah,
Right now.
because
Okay.
remember in the manga, him and
Hisoka.
Hisoka actually fight,
Fight. Yeah.
and some bullshit. Hisoka should have never lost that way. It was some bullshit where he lost. That shit got me tight. That shit really got me tight, yo. My boy Hisoka did not deserve to go out like that.
I think we talked about
But-
we had this discussion in the chat.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure we did because I'm Team Hisoka all day.
Yeah.
But whatever, man. But honestly though, before we actually wrap this up, because it's still we're gonna have to save a lot for next episode. But I do want to talk about because like summer's around the corner, and summer got some releases. What y'all excited about?
What is? I don't even know what's dropping.
So right now, the big one for me that I'm excited about is Jobless Reincarnation.
Okay,
Are you watching that?
nah, I never seen it.
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it like, oh, hey, there's Jobless Reincarnation, but as far as watching an episode, I've never seen an episode. No.
Wow, that's crazy. And then there's another one, like I don't know much about. It's a new one, but it seemed pretty good. Sparks of Tomorrow, like the animation just looks kind of dope. So I'm just curious about that one. They're doing like a remake of Ghost in the Shell.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Bleach.
Sorry,
Bleach. Yeah.
I just saw. All I saw was just like ass in the like that. Every time I see it, it's just her ass just there. Bro.
Exactly,
Like,
and I'm excited to see that.
and I'm like, okay,
You know?
I didn't even watch Ghost in the Shell when it was coming on Adult Swim, but I'm gonna check this one out.
Apparently Cleavitas is coming.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Cleavitas.
Clevitas is coming back. Clevitas is coming back, which I think we talked about this in like an earlier episode. I think it was actually episode 0 that wasn't released. But didn't we say like we gonna be real mad? Like we kind of got mad. I know me. I spoke on it. I don't know what y'all. I can't remember what y'all said, but I was kind of mad at how fast season 1 moved. Like I needed a time skip. Like if this motherfucker stays a baby,
Yeah,
like it's gonna be kind of corny. Like he need to grow
I'm
up.
curious to see where they take it.
Tanya.
Yeah,
sure.
Saga of Tanya the Evil.
Oh yeah, Tanya's. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know we've been talking about that coming up for a while. I know, Panda, you need to rewatch season 1.
yeah.
I already did.
That
You
of
did
course
already?
Bleach.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're wrapping up, which is going to be crazy.
Yeah, Bleach is coming out. I'm excited
wait.
for Bleach. I'm excited for Bleach. I mean, we all know what happens. We all read the manga, but still,
Well,
I'm
no,
excited.
they're
'cause
changing it.
That's true. They're changing the ending. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're changing the ending. But just off the animation, I'm just excited for it. Like,
Oh yeah.
the animation. They came. They
You know
they
what I'm
came.
excited for? Yoruichi, don't you edit, don't you mess up the edits with this boy. Boy, when she get the
I love, man, that booty, legs, thighs, just.
her Bankai still makes no sense to me. But
I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
but
This
she
is
fire.
we in fan service mode, man. I don't give a fuck. This is all visual at this point, boy.
Listen, the whole assassin clan, their whole Bankai never made sense. Because remember, even what's the name's current Bankai is big as fuck. It's a missile. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Yeah.
that's just like I guess purposely written in there. Like, even though you get it, you become part of that assassin squad, it doesn't determine like your inner Zanpakuto's what their power is,
Yeah.
you know? But yeah, I just need the animated Yorichi
100
I need
Girlfriends
that.
says it's coming back.
for
Y'all
summer.
didn't say that?
Is it on there for summer? I didn't see that.
Oh, that's what the list I looked at had 100
Hey,
Girlfriends on there.
You ready, Nick Woo? Pink-haired,
What?
pink-haired mom and pink-haired daughter is back.
I can't wait for that.
Yo, what's the release date? Give me the exact date, please.
Oh, nigga, I don't know. I think
All right,
summer.
don't worry.
It's up
I'll
to
do
you
my
now.
research. I'll do my research. Don't
It
worry.
says the elusive samurai.
Oh yeah, Elusive Samurai. That's another one. I'm excited for that one. That's a good. That's. I got to rewatch season 1, but I remember I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, I actually
summer-
didn't finish it, which is weird because
summer-
I was very excited at 1st
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys ever watched this anime, but it's called Old Country Bumpkin to Master
Oh
Swordsman.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
long
It's
ass
coming,
that was
yeah,
episode.
it's
season
coming
2.
back too. I didn't finish it, but I did.
When
I
did
know
that
what
come
you're
out? When did
talking
that drop?
I think last year. Season
Yeah, I
one
think
Old
was
Country.
last year.
Drop that in the chat. Drop that in the chat because I ain't gonna remember.
I got you.
Yeah,
It's not
I-
on Crunchyroll though. I watched it on.
Like High Dive.
I
or
watched it-
the,
yeah, High Dive.
I have
yeah,
High
yeah.
Dive.
yeah.
Thanks to Panda.
It's all good. Hey. There's one thing I gotta address. They've been spreading like misinformation about the Crunchyroll situation. Like, oh, Crunchyroll is. You remember I sent that article where it's like Crunchyroll's down,
they're
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they're framing it like, oh, Crunchyroll's doing so bad. It's not. That's the Japan branch that's down. Like, what's the article say? Like, Crunchyroll's profits dipped like
10% or something.
yeah,
Was
some crazy number. But
I think I didn't read. I think was this when? Did you post an article when I was sick? I don't think I.
maybe.
Yeah, I didn't
might
read
have
it.
been.
So
You probably Crunchyroll on that.
But you said it's a lot of
What was
misinformation.
the-
It dropped. Yeah, it dropped. Its profit dropped by 63.4%, but that's only Japan's branch of Crunchyroll. Like America,
they
like
probably have. Yeah, Crunchyroll is not Japan. Like Japan has
But-
their own stream. I'm assuming. I'm sure.
yeah. So I just because I guess Crunchyroll's like getting a lot of pirate sites taken down. So I feel like there's this big anti-Crunchyroll narrative right now. But
Well, y'all know how I feel about. I'm pro Crunchyroll. So
I'm pro Crunchyroll, bro. Because like, who's going to be? If it's not Crunchyroll, then you get two big business coming into play.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
I don't
you
want
get-
Netflix being
or you
the
get shit like-
premier.
or you get shit like High Dive who can't get their fucking platform
Oh, that
to
shit's
be
trash
smooth
to search
whatsoever.
anything on there.
until I told my boy Quentin had put me on to just using Amazon.
Yeah,
Like that changed my life, bro. Cause like I stopped watching anime on High Dive because of the platform.
yeah, it's
You know
terrible.
what I mean?
It's terrible.
It's
Yeah.
actually awful.
Mhm.
Like it makes me upset to have to use it. Like it actually infuriates me.
yeah, man.
like-
it was bad, but yeah, that,
Crunchyroll got that shit figured out, bro. I really enjoy. Like
and I'm
looking at
always
anime.
support because I'm not gonna be that nigga that complain about, oh, why there's not another season, but meanwhile I'm pirating everything. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I get if
Don't
you
get me
broke.
wrong, I still
was broke
pirate.
before.
I still pirate every now and then because not everything is on Crunchyroll.
That's
So
true.
sometimes I gotta watch something illegal. But hey, once it's on Crunchyroll, sorry.
Yeah, nobody
But
trying
yeah.
to like X out of a fucking pop up
All the
75 times
pop-ups,
just
yeah. God damn
just
it!
to get to the one tab that works. Like, nigga, that shit
your
is
girl
terrible.
walk in right when there's a fucking titties out and shit. Like,
bro,
damn.
seeing sketchy ads, you just like, bro,
Right?
it's not even an anime like that,
Hot
bro.
milf in your town.
Yo.
That platform is absolutely garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
But they had
yeah,
two good animes on there that I fucked with.
High Dive actually has High Dive has some good anime on there. It just
I only found
don't-
two
Good luck
because of
finding
the
that
platform.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. I
yeah,
only
exactly.
Found two.
You get tired because like the one anime that I watched. Actually, I started watching whatchamacallit? I Am Atomic. What's that one?
Oh, you're talking about. I know what you're
the
talking
OP dude. That shit is fire, but that was you could only watch that on High Dive
I thought that was on Hulu.
No, season that if you want to watch season 2, so it came out originally on High Dive. It didn't come out on Hulu until later on, season 1. But then when season 2 came out like 2 years ago or 2-3 years ago, it was only on High Dive.
Okay.
So and then like there was another one. I never finished it, but the dude who hair turned white and he has the robot arm, he could pretty much create anything.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Damn, that's on Crunchyroll too.
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll now. It wasn't on. It started on High Dive. That's another one that like High Dive has a lot of. It had a lot of originals. Yeah,
that's actually really good.
Crunchyroll needs to buy High Dive, bro.
Area Fuda.
Yes. Yeah.
Just buy that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You said just buy
take over, bro.
Buy Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Is that what you said, right? You said buy Crunchyroll?
No, nigga. I said Crunchyroll buy High Dive.
Just change
shit and
just take
the
everything.
anime into
Just
Crunchyroll.
Yes,
give me that.
Yeah.
And
Stole that shit. Like,
But all right, fellas.
man.
Until next time.
Good
There was still a lot there was still a lot I wanted to talk about, but we'll save that for next time for sure.
All right,
All right,
y'all.
fellas.
All right, y'all. Be safe.